Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome to another new series on the channel. We are here with a game called Don't Starve Together. It was, honestly, I think one of the first games I ever bought on Steam. It might have been Counter-Strike or this. I don't remember, but it was one of them. I am going to go over all of this and all the fancy bits in just a moment, but I would like to say that we are joined by a longtime friend and good buddy, DMac, right over here. Feel free to say hello, my dude.
How's it going, everybody? DMac here after a long hiatus from recording with this wonderful gentleman. His beard has grown magnificently in the past couple of years.
Yes, it has. So yeah, me and DMac here do hang out often, all the time still, but we don't game together too much anymore. Most of you guys know him from a few years back. We used to do a lot of stream stuff together. Honestly, a lot about this game we used to do a lot together. Since we both last played, a lot has changed, and that's really what we're gonna do. So we're gonna hop in, we're gonna have some fun, enjoy the game, learn a few things, and hopefully teach you guys a few things. Just a quick roll through. This is a tweaked series, so almost everything stayed the same. We increased world regrowth to fast just for productivity for episode's sake. Slowed disease down because we don't 100% know how much it's going to affect us, so we thought we'd just change that a little bit. Everything else here is the same. Caves are all just set as standard, whatever the game's set, and then we are running a couple of mods. As I said, this is tweaked, so these aren't, you know, game-changing, game-breaking mods. They are quality of life mods. We have the cluster plant, which just makes it so we can plant 9 plants at once in like a 3x3 section. Display food value, it displays the values of the foods in relation to hunger, sanity, health, so on and so forth. DST path lights is the closest to game breaking, but we have it set so that it requires fuel to run, so they're pretty much just mini fireplaces. They don't provide any heat for us, but they do provide light on paths. Global positioning system, so we can both see each other on the map and we can share maps so if we're out exploring. Golden spear, which is just a stronger spear than the flint one. Health info, which shows us the current health of each of the mobs, and that is it for that. Client side mods, combined status, it shows us all of our stats. Actually, I'm gonna keep Where's My Beefalo. I like having it because you see their little faces on the map.
We gotta have the Beefalo.
Yeah.
Come on.
You gotta have the
woolly bullies.
The woolly bullies. I never heard that one before. And then mini-map HUD, that just puts a mini-map in the top corner so we don't have to worry about opening our map to see everything all the time. Makes the game a lot easier, but we are gonna hop on in now. Whoop, resume world. I just literally went in, set all the stuff up, launched the world, and exited out. I haven't even chosen a character yet. So we are gonna go ahead, load up, and do that. La. Welcome back, everybody. We went and chose our characters. So as you see here, I am Senor Weber, and DMac over here is Senor Wilson. We honestly spent about an hour talking about, maybe an hour and a half, talking about characters, looking through new characters, deciding on what we were going to do, and we just decided to go with our 2 classics, which I think will work. Obviously, they're not overpowered on their powers, but they're not underpowered by their disadvantages, so I think it'll be good. If you don't know much about this game, Wilson is like the main character. He's like the start guy. He kind of does the things and the stuff and kind of works with the world. He's a mad scientist who made bad decisions. that's pretty much the bad decisions. Yeah. I am Weber. I am friend of spiders and enemy of pigs.
Yeah, he was a character that was actually eaten by a spider, but is not digestible.
Was he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why the sanity's so low. You're literally stuck inside the stomach.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. There's a lot of lore-based stuff in the game that I don't know 100% on, and I'm fine with that. So, we're just going to go around. We're doing our standard collection thing. I don't know how often we're going to release these episodes, but we are going to record them kind of in a chunk because, well, you guys already know my schedule, but DMac over here also works for a living.
Yes.
So he is usually very busy, especially in relation to what he does for a living, but we're not going to talk about that.
Turkey!
You found a goobler?
Yeah, but I don't have any weapons.
Oh, I can actually, because I accidentally made an axe when I went to make a torch because I don't remember all my quick clicks. So I cannot make one. I need one more piece, but there's a rock field over here. But I completely lost my train of thought. Oh yes, in relation to release. I don't know how often we're going to release these, but as I said, we're going to record them in a bundle, and we're going to keep them. This one's going to be a little longer, but we're going to try and keep them to be about 20 minutes long, just to make things a little bit more balanced. Okay, I can make a pickaxe if you want to head towards me. I'm going to head towards rocks. And I think it'll be good, you know? So it'll be good there. If you guys have any ideas or anything, as per usual, do let us know in the comments down below. It is very, very much appreciated in relation to that. And obviously, if you guys enjoy things, that is also much appreciated if you let us know down below. So, but yeah, talking about the stuff, so you guys can see pretty much all the mods right away. You got our mini map. This is just kind of a split up for all the stuff. I can't remember what mod does this. And then food, so if you hover over it, it tells us positives, negatives. Obviously, this stuff isn't balanced for Weber, because obviously he doesn't lose health or sanity when eating monster meat. But it's just based off of all players rather than the player you're playing. So, that stuff's there, and I think that's really it. I personally haven't played with the lanterns at all. Have you played with the lanterns before?
Do you mean the path lights?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Oh, right.
Though I haven't done the feeding ones. Ooh, beehive.
Nice. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, I found one down near where I was too.
There's a gigantic beehive and a bunch of small beehives over here where I'm at now.
That's where the bee queen is.
So be careful.
That's a
not to hit
really
it.
hard boss.
Note to self: do not hit the bee queen.
Yes.
Got it.
Do not hit big giant hive. Will die. I wonder if you can catch. Can you go fishing in this game now?
I think so. Well, you could beforehand. Remember, they had the little ponds.
Yeah, but can I go and catch these fishies in the water?
I don't see why not.
I keep trying to hit like control and shift arm. They got puffins. Sorry, I like puffins. Also, I have no idea what the suspicious marble does.
I feel like
except for slow you down.
I feel like if you bring enough of them together, it actually builds the Clockwork Warrior. You can rebuild it, and it will let you befriend it.
Oh.
That's if it's based off the older stuff that I remember. A lot of stuff has changed.
Yeah.
And we did minimal research going into this.
Yes, we did very minimal research. We said, hey, you want to do this? And we both went, yeah. And then we went, okay, let's set up for this day. And then a lot of stuff has happened, so we kind of haven't. We're I don't know, like a week behind. It's fine.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Whoop, it's getting. Oh, it's just turning.
Something you keep in mind also is that you're able to eat seeds. You can also eat petals too, but I think that it doesn't increase hunger. I think it increases sanity by like 1.
Petals is 1 health.
1 health. There we go.
Picking it increases your sanity.
Oh, and planting butterflies as well to make more flowers.
Yes.
Because the world has to be pretty.
Yep, and it's really good when you have the bees.
But if you see the birch nut trees, which look like paper birch with the Dr. Seuss leaves, you're able to eat those seeds if you cook them.
Yes, good food source. Good early game food source. You can't do that with the pine cones, right? The pine cones are just, yeah.
They just are more fuel. And I found swamp area.
I found a wormhole and I want to go through it just to see what comes out.
Do it.
Well,
especially not at night. Ooh,
I was gonna say, I'm at 76, so it can't be too bad.
Mer people are fighting the spiders.
Found beefalo.
Ooh.
Right next to a wormhole. 1 beefalo, 2 beefalo. There's a bull kelp. Okay, so we can make the boats and go out in the water. I didn't know that they combined
oh, mosquito.
What's the seafarer thing?
Shipwrecked.
Shipwrecked with Don't Starve together. Obviously, as I said, it's been a really long. The last time I played Don't Starve is when Shipwrecked came out. So it's been a very long while. Oh, there's graves, green mushrooms, more plants, spiders. Hello, little friends, and pigs.
I'm trying to remember, what good are papyrus for if you're not
they can make like the healing salves.
Right.
And that's about it off the top of my head.
Also, something else to keep in mind, that if you add new things to stacks, and they have a wellness bar under them, if you add new things, it increases the wellness bar. So one of my favorite things is when I have berries that are going to go bad, I pick a few more and bring just to this side of good.
I didn't know that. That's actually pretty smart. Yeah, this is one of the games. I've played a ton of it back in the day, but so much has changed that I don't know everything about this game. One of our favorite things we used to do is we used to back when it was really, I don't want to say it was really easy to survive, but there was a way you could survive for a very long time. And you'd run traps to catch bunnies, and then you'd just put your bunnies in a chest, and they'd live forever. That has changed, though. Sadly, that is not how it works anymore. And you instead, bunnies have durability once you catch them. Well, I say durability, but just because that's what I'm used to. But the bunnies have a set lifespan. Oh, let me grab my torch. And you can't just keep them in chests anymore. It's just not how it works. So that's kind of gone, because you just keep them until you needed to, until you had empty space on your drying racks. Which also, when something was on a drying rack, it didn't run out of, it didn't decrease its durability value at all. So, as we said, things were very different back in the day.
Also, other things to keep in mind when you have food that's going to go bad, cooking it will bring it back up to a better durability. But if it's spoiled, it's spoiled.
Yeah.
There's a point of no return. Also, cooking things will change the values. Like berries, I think, are like 12 and a half or something hunger, but if you cook them, it's like 18 and more.
Yep. And when you put them in a crock pot, which we'll get into in a future episode, whoo, stuff starts to get tasty. But as we said, we're going to try and teach you guys just as much as you teach us. So whenever you have a chance, please do drop some info down there. Obviously, as we said, we are going to be recording multiples of these back to back. So we may have figured something out, but even if you think we'll figure it out in between episodes, do feel free to drop it anyway. Comments are not only much appreciated, they do help in discoverability of the video. So thank you. Any comments you have, let us know down below.
Ooh, killer bees. Run away. Run away.
Actually, did I find... Okay, I found a cobble path. I'm going to follow it for a bit. We really should look into setting something up soon. We do have actually a pretty good start spawn, to be honest, between the beefalo and this rock field over here.
I found a bunghole of the universe.
Ah, I found one. Well, yeah, I had found one too. Actually, nope, that's not the one.
I'm on the other side of the map from you.
Yeah, no, I can see it now, yeah. I'm heading down
I got
now.
some bunnies over here.
Nice.
And another rock field, I think.
I think we should just set up... I found 3 caves so far, by the way.
Please don't open them.
I'm not going to, but... don't open the caves, by the way, guys. Those craggy rocks, this thing back here, don't open it until you're going to go down it. Because if you leave it open, bats come out, and bats are not good.
Land bridge. Love me some land bridges.
I'm going to try and get me a Chester.
I found a rock den. I'm trying to remember what that is.
A rock den?
I think that might be the spawning point of some animals.
When you said a rock den, I thought you were talking about the big one-eyed birds at first, and I went, no, that's not what they're called, is it? So far
Mining
away.
for gold.
I can't remember what this is.
Ooh, I found the pigs.
I can't remember what this is. Do you know what this is?
No, that's actually newish feature, I think.
Alright, so if you guys know what this stagehand and flowers thing is, that'll be very much appreciated. I'm going to keep going this way, though.
I'm going to assume it's an artifact from when they originally got pulled in.
Maybe. I don't actually know. It's still pretty dope, though.
The durability on the berries is much lower than it used to be.
I just noticed I set my timer for 20 hours. I just looked down and I'm like, there's no way it's only been 10 seconds.
We're apparently going for the long run.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it ends right there. So I'm just gonna head east.
No, I meant the timer.
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought you were talking about the distance on my path. I was like, yeah. But yeah, so as I said, the episodes will be about 20-25 minutes long. Just enough to get stuff done, explore the world, and do our stuff. This is pretty much how we start off most of our early episodes, is just kinda...
I found marble. That's
really good.
Chesswork area that is not protected, and in the middle of it is a marble slab. That'll
be very useful. I found a frugie. But yeah, so sorry. We usually just adventure, and that's really all we do for the first episode. So we're just kind of showing you guys everything. These are the birch nuts that DMac was talking about. They kind of look like Dr. Seuss trees with the standard birch style. What'd you get?
It was one of the cats, and I killed it for a large meat.
Ah, nice.
The cats, the raccoon or cats, whatever they are.
Yeah, the catcoons.
The catcoons, thank you.
Yep.
They're one of the better sources for large meats because they're easy to kill.
And they're replenishable.
Yes, and they always give large meats.
I also just killed one of the little Diggy Underground guys. I didn't see his name when I was killing him. I'm sorry. I killed him. I don't even know his name. Yeah, the little mole things. Yeah, they give little morsels, but they are also renewable. They will respawn, which is awesome. But there's also cool traps for them. I know a couple of these kind of things. This didn't bring me nothing, sadly, which is really nice. So you're able to do that in the future. I did not want to use my axe to do that, but I guess that's how it works. And I completely lost my train of thought. Sorry, that's gonna happen a lot today. Well, I was gonna say it's really early in the morning, but it's not. I've been up since really early in the morning, and we stayed up wicked late last night because me and the family celebrated my birthday last night, and it got pretty insane, if I'm honest. It got pretty insane.
I feel bad because I got his birthday present at home.
Yeah, it happens. Don't worry about it, my dude. I'm hunting right now. Come on, dude, pop up. So yeah, these are their burrows, by the way. This is where they start. And they're really easy to kill. And you can, if you want to get them easier, you just drop one of your rock-like items, and they'll kind of dig towards them, and then they pop up to try and eat them, and then you just attack. I keep forgetting that F is supposed to be attack, but I guess it only happens if there's something nearby? I don't know. Are we almost tonight? No, we're not. Alright, have you found a place that you would like to set up base?
Not particularly.
Alright, just thought I would check whilst I'm looking around. I've got some good resources. Obviously, as I said, we both found rock fields, so we're good there. Normally,
we want to go closer to the beefalo, though.
Yeah.
Because that, you'll see with the hound attacks later in the game that a good strategy is to just run towards the beefalo and have them attack.
Yes, we fight hound like man. Oh, dude, there's a quad burrow over here. Five burrows back to back. Alright, when you guys pop up, we could easily... Oh, I found it! I found it!
Dang it! Already?
It's funny, too, because I followed this trail down, and he was stuck hiding behind this little tree. Alright.
Usually it's in a swamp.
I'm gonna drop that for now. And we're gonna pick up one of my favorite guys in the game. Alright, you go over here. And of course, it's almost night, so you're not gonna be able to see him.
Chester!
Right here! Look at him! Chester, the chest
I found the Glom
monster.
statue.
Did you? Nice. Oh, we gotta get the Glom, because we both got... Did you get the Glom?
And a pan flute.
And a pan flute. Oh, alright, we're set. We just put everything to sleep and kill it. Not even kidding, guys. That's a legitimate strategy we're going to use.
I was tempted to use Wicker Bottom earlier because she does have a book that does the same thing.
Yeah.
Oop.
So, as we were saying, guys, Chester here is a portable chest that follows you around. He used to be the only version of it. There is another version that you can find in the caves now, which is pretty cool. I like him. I don't know much about it, but he does look wicked cool when you get, like, a bunch of stuff going with him. Chester is still my boy. He's still my best friend. And I like him. But there are newer versions of him, so on and so forth, which is pretty dope.
Oh, I found Moonstone.
Oh, nice. We were actually talking about using that as a crafting recipe for something, and we decided not to.
Because we had no idea where it came from.
Yeah. But, what else was I saying? I don't know. But yeah, oh yeah, Chester. Chester is awesome. There is a mod for a craftable recipe for him. You guys might have seen that at the beginning of the episode when we were kind of just doing a couple of things, but we decided not to because it is overpowered when you can craft them. What'd you get? Spiders?
Spiders at night, and all I have is torch.
I'm about to die. Well, not die, but I'm starving, so.
Ooh, this is gonna be close to that torch. Whew.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna just let mine burn out. Mine was down to 1%. So, oh, another thing that we can talk about whilst we're here, both of our characters grow awesome beards. Mine is silk. DMac is regular hair. But they are both awesome and can get the job done because they're awesome and that's just how they work.
Very suspicious of this Moonrock statue. It literally calls itself Suspicious Moonrock Statue. And it looks like a wolf that is howling at the moon. So I have a feeling it probably, whatchamacallit?
At some point or another, it's going to cause issues.
Full moon. I have a feeling it's going to turn into,
a wolf?
Yeah.
Oh, one of the things I forgot to talk about, guys, is what some of the characters, like my character spawns with items. Not every character does, but mine does. And obviously he spawned with 2 monster meat, which really only Weber can eat. Everyone else takes damage. The new kind of devilly guy might eat it, but I don't have him unlocked, so I haven't played with him at all. But I also start with spider eggs, which I can plop down as a nest to defend our base or harvest from. Obviously, I won't be planting it near us because they will attack DMac on sight, but
just like
it is
how
nice
I
to have.
Buy the pig market and they will attack him on sight.
Yes, 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 yes. I do apologize. We don't have a setup so you guys can see his POV. I apologize about that.
Spider sack.
I'm hoping to try and find a way to make that possible, but at the moment we don't, so everything's going to be my perspective with dual commentary. But if we do find cool stuff, we will both go and check it out as we go on. I don't have any more sticks. I think I put them in Chester. But just as a heads up so you guys know what's up with that. Obviously you would have seen it by now, but we are crammed into my office. Everyone will agree my office is a bit on the small side, but it gets the job done.
It's like a genie of the lamp.
Yeah.
Awesome destructive power. Itty bitty living space.
Yes. I haven't really shown you guys my office. If you guys have been in streams, you've seen little bits of my office here and there. I do run a webcam, but aside from that, I don't really show off my office. So in the future, I might. I still have some more work we're trying to do to it, but that's kind of it for the office spiel. But as I was saying, we'll try and get his perspective if we can. If not in this series, then in future series, if we do a season 2 heavy modded series, something like that, we might be able to do something like that. But sadly, there's no guarantee on it, and I hope that's fine. You know, that's really all I have to say on that. How's
I figured out what the... You have to be in active battle for the F1 to work.
Oh, okay. So I can't just click F and have him chase something down?
Correct.
Okay. But if I click on something and then click F,
but if something is hostile
it.
towards you,
it'll do
there are
it.
a lot of spiders by this pig village. God.
Well, it's a good thing. We can always have them call each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing right now.
Alright, I'm going to take a moment. And what is it? M for map? Let's take a look at the map. So we spawned here. Oh, I forgot to also say, we're playing on Endless, which means ghosts will not affect other players' sanity. We have that set up for a particular reason, for something we're planning for later on in the series. So we're not going to worry about that. We do have one of the upsides is you can respawn at any time at that portal. So for ghosts, we can. We are personally going to try to not use that. That is, as I said, for something that we'll talk about later if it ends up happening. But we did actually find a respawn point right outside. And I don't think we've found any others. Have you found any? Like the respawn beds?
Not yet, but I'm in the pig village and there's usually something around there.
Yeah.
Oh, gravestones.
So that's how you come back there. I found some graves up towards the north area that I was in earlier. I need to get some sanity. We're picking flowers, ladies and gentlemen. Flowers are for sanity. You only get 5. The downside is, they don't really... Actually, you know, I'm going to throw down a hat. There are multiple ways to increase your sanity, but right now this is all I have.
Wow, this peninsula is infested with spiders.
Got away. Oh, word. I will venture through there someday.
It's literally inside the pig village.
Oh, I can't venture there then. Did I find clockworks? No, I found 2 marble statues with no clockworks. Can't really mark them on the map, though. It's funny how I can see Chester on the mini-map.
Oh, that was one that we used to do sometimes. Where
Yeah.
actually, I think it's still a thing where you have the signs. We have to build a science machine, but I'm pretty sure we
Oh,
can
yeah,
craft
yeah.
signs.
I think that works, yeah. Alright, but we are getting close to wrapping up here. So what we're going to do is, obviously we did a lot of exploring, a lot of explaining today in this episode, but what we're going to do is hopefully in next episode we should hope to find ourselves a base so we can settle down, get our infrastructure going, and be able to go from there, and teach us a little bit more about the game at that point. But we're going to be calling it at this point. So what I'm going to do is turn things over to my buddy DMac so he can say a quick little bit on his end and a goodbye.
Well, nice having you guys. Feel free to come back and join us next time. Right now I'm looking around the Pig Village, which makes defense a persona non grata. And I'll let you know more about it next time.
That means I can't go there for those who don't speak. But yeah, so as he said, thank you for stopping in. It is very, very much appreciated. And as always, if you guys do want to see more, please do let us know by hitting that subscribe button, comment down below. And as always, I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense and DMac. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.
Peace out.